My total experience is around 10 years. Consider me super specialist in the field of career development and performance. My journey in the corporate world started as an engineer because no matter how intelligent you are, if you're not able to present what you know, then it will not have that much impact. My name is Surbhi Khanna, and currently I'm working with BCG. It's been 4.5 years that I've been in this role, and my role is Career Development Manager. Before BCG, I was working with HCL. I got to HCL through SOIL itself, so I got campus placement through SOIL, and that was my first job after SOIL. I've been into similar domain in HR, like performance management, taking care of promotion cycle, etc. And my total experience is around 10 years in this field itself. So consider me like a super specialist in the field of career development and performance management. So I have to take you a little back. My journey in the corporate world started as an engineer. So I did engineering, and after that I worked with HCL Technologies for around 2 years. But when I was working there, I realized that I'm not meant for it and I wanted to pursue something else. I found my interest in people. So I found my interest in organizational behavior, people skills, and all of these subjects. And then I started looking for colleges which would best suit my aspirations. So I got to know about SOIL from my cousin, who also is an SOIL alumni. And SOIL was truly a unique institute. The kind of values that SOIL stood for are the values that I also stand for. So that was the first thing that I liked about SOIL. And secondly, the faculty here are world-renowned faculty. The kind of activities that are done here, whether it's industry leaders who come in and who you get to network with, or it is the wonderful opportunities of, on Wednesdays we used to go to NGO and do the social innovation program. So these kind of activities are very unique to SOIL, and that's why I liked SOIL and I joined it. One of the values that SOIL stands for is mindfulness, and I really love that value because in today's time when we are all addicted to reels and our attention span is really short, mindfulness is really important. So in corporate world, for example, let's say my manager is asking me to do some problem solving. But if I'm not listening to him mindfully, and if I'm not listening to the problem that is at the hand, which I have to solve, then I will not able to propose solutions, etc. I try to practice it, be in the present moment, truly focus on what I'm doing. And not only that, but being mindful of the resources that I'm using, being mindful of the environment that I'm in. So all of these things I try to follow. The first thing I do is that I look at the top projects that I'm doing currently. So to give you an example, right now, because it's start of the year, I'm doing some reflection sessions or some listening sessions with leaders of BCG, with line managers and with employees. And I am basically checking in with them as to what went well last year and what can we improve and how was their experience. So my day would start with 1 or 2 of these interviews that I have to conduct. I always work on 2 or 3 projects parallelly. So there would be some analytics project also that I'm working on all the time. So I would look at the performance data from the year-end review that happened last time, and I would try to find some findings, insights from the data. Who are our top performers? Who are the people who need some support in their development areas? What are these development areas? So this kind of analytics I would do. And then thirdly, in the evening, because I have a global role, my calls and meetings are usually in the US time zone, so around 6, 7, or sometimes very late around 8 p.m. I get onto these, calls, meetings where I present my findings. So this is my typical day. So what I did was I updated my LinkedIn profile. I had a network, and once I started looking for opportunities, I was lucky enough that I got a call. And because I was fully prepared, my resume was updated. It was 4 tough rounds to crack, but Thankfully, I cracked it, and that's how I got into BCG. So, I will ask students to be fully prepared, first of all, whether it's your LinkedIn profile, whether it's your CV, or whether your preparation of giving the interview. So, ensure you're on spot over there. I think there are few skills that you need to grow in the corporate world. First thing is communication. So I say this to everyone that, whether it is your verbal communication skill, or it is your body language, or it is your written communication skills, all forms of communication skills are very important if you want to grow in the corporate. Because no matter how intelligent you are, if you're not able to present what you know, then it will not have that much impact. So first, communication skills. Second, I would say is domain knowledge. So whatever you are working on, whatever your role is, go deep, become a subject matter expert in that. Only then will you be able to add value. Only then you will be able to do projects that are adding value to your stakeholders as well. These are my top two tips, communication skills and having a very strong domain knowledge.